10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy checking the whole nine. You are live on the block with your boy. This is my first show, jumping on the scene. First and foremost, I want to give my shout outs to all the people that laid the pathway for me to do this show right here. I watch them every day pretty much. I've been following these people. They've been giving me all my information that I want to gather on whoever. And I want to give big thanks to John, the liquidator. My man, he stay hype. He brings you the news, and sure enough, he is the news dropper. No doubt. John delivers content to you, man. I mean, so fast. I mean, he had my head spinning. He dropping news so quick, man, so fast. And I want to give up big ups thanks to Clrveland, Life in Football. He brings the energy as well. I mean, he has the enroll with Dion. I seen him a few times up in Colorado. John too was up in Colorado. And these guys right here, I mean, they tough, man. Y'all should be on ESPN, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, or Fox News, because y'all deliver content and y'all deliver precise information, damn near dead on. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Clrveland with Life in Football. Keep on doing your thing, brother. John, you definitely gonna be on top, man. RJ with the #1 college football show. I mean, his personality is grand, man. Man, I mean, all you guys, man, y'all got unique personalities. You know, you are motivating. You guys got y'all shit together. I mean, the live streams, your content, you know, your green screen, if you got one, your backgrounds, you know, your segments and everything, your content, you know, you got it all. I watch each and every one of y'all, and I try to study how y'all do things so I can go ahead and model my show a little bit after. And then when I get things up and running, I tend to go ahead and go on my own direction. Pay homage to Malcolm with Mag Dog TV. He delivered great content as well, and he's dead on, man. His heart and soul is in his broadcast. You know, he goes out and follow the Buffs. He goes to different games, and I seen him. So I mean, I watch all these fellas, man, do their thing, and then keep up the great work. You guys are all inspirational. You know, that's why I'm giving you guys y'all props, man, because I watch y'all. You know, when I be out working, I be in my car, you know, and I keep y'all on the actual Facebook, man. I got 1, 2, 3. I go down the line and watch each and every one of y'all when I get a chance to get in the car, you know. And who else out there? Big Snacks. Oh, big ups to Big Snacks. I mean, he's a coach too. He coaches his son. You know, I watch all his videos as well, and he be dead on. I mean, all you guys need to get together, man, and get on one big network, man, and shut everything down. Because y'all all got it, man. Y'all all got it. Big Snacks be delivering content, man. He be dead on, spot on as well. Big ups to you, big fella. And who else out there? Big ups to Bird's Eye View. He be oh my God. All these shows, man, internet shows be delivering content, man. Dion Primetime got to be really proud of you guys because you guys are the backbone of Colorado. You guys shut the naysayers up. Whatever they put out there in mainstream media, you guys shut them down. Public Enemy shut them down. I mean that. I love it. Because, see, you guys turn the narrative around like a car. You turn that thing around. They try to, but there's too many of us out here, putting light on what they're trying to do. Let me go here down the line. Big Chico, Big Dog Chico with Sports Talk, all of them. Pioneering this thing, Well Off Media, Deion Sanders Jr., and the Uncle Nelly with the pregame show. Reach the people. There's so many. It's almost like impossible for any news media that can put some dirt on Colorado, Coach Prime, Shedeur, Travis, LaJohntay, all these guys. If anything come out negative, and we see and y'all see that it's garbage, you guys will start picking up the garbage, putting it in the bag, and putting it where it's supposed to go, because it's all garbage. So, hey, man, salute to each and every one of y'all. Keep on doing your thing. I'm so proud of everybody out there, man. That's why I'm here now. I'm making my show right here, live on the block with your boy Chuck and the whole nine. Let me give out some more shouts out to T Cal and TC and CT with Buff and Prime. I watch these guys too, man. And T Cal, man, you are very precise with your commentary, man. You serious, man. CT be joking. He be smiling all the time. He be smiling all the time, laughing. But you, Cal, man, you just like a coach, man. You be just serious as all hell. But you two guys, y'all fit one another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deliver content like ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Like Shaq and all them on the network. So keep up the good work, you two guys. I watch y'all a lot too. And who else out there? Kevin Locked On Buffs. He delivers a lot of fresh and new and up-to-date content on Colorado. He's dead on too. All you guys are like dedicated to Coach Prime and Colorado. I like that. Anything that comes out, you on it. Good news, bad news, crap that they want to throw out there, y'all on it, man. So who else is out there? 0 to 60. Big Matt. What's up, Big Matt? Man, I like your personality, man. You may cuss a lot, man, but I like that, man. Like that raspy voice you got, man. You in the gym lifting, man. You got your own gym. You in with Colorado. Worked your way in there. I seen that. You be putting JB in his place. Man, I watch all you fellas, man. There's too many of you guys out there that will shut all the nonsense down. That's why I love it, man, in numbers. Who else is out there? We got, matter of fact, I don't want to forget Bailey. He's repping with Big Matt with 0 to 60. And my man Dukes these scoops. And, hey, man, I see what they did to you on 3, man. You recovered nicely. Got with Coach Prime, went up there to visit him, and you can look back since. Checking in with Uncle Nelly and Chico. Got your own thing going now. No, hey, nothing but up for you right now, man. I'm telling you, you got great talent. You got a great eye for talent. Everything about you, man, is up, straight up. So I'm trying to make my way on the scene with Live on the Block. And you know how you do it. Anything on the block you hear, that's me. I'm the block. I'm out there. I'm just like you guys. I'm trying to put the news out there and make a name for myself with this show. So with that being said, I'm going to go right into the topic of Shedeur. That's the big topic now. That's the big news. It is like overshadowing mainstream news. It's just crazy. Let me see who's this calling me. All right. Yeah, Shedeur. I seen this coming. I really did seen this coming when they said he was dropping in the draft. in uh, mainstream media. I seen a lot of mainstream media taking people down. It's like when they're on the cusp of doing good, getting a big deal, getting getting their shine or whatever, and then I seen that coming. You know, when you hear a little bit of things brewing, expect for something big to happen later on down the line, and that's what happened with Shedeur in the draft. He is a top 15, 1 through 15 draft pick. The latest round two. That's what everybody's saying. I've been listening to a lot of shows, a lot of stats. I've seen a lot of stats. I've seen him play on almost every game that he had. I've been following him since Jacksonville, and I see talent. I see NFL talent. It is some type of conspiracy. We can go any which way that everybody's been saying. I mean, I think everybody's pretty much right. It's just somebody might be right about here, somebody could be off over here, somebody could be on right here. But I believe it's a multitude of different things of why Shedeur dropped in the draft. You know, they don't like a person being brash like that. They don't like a person being cocky like that, especially if they're African American. And I see there is a double standard, with white people than black people. There is a double standard. There's hands down. You can't deny that. Some say no, there's not, and some say yes, there are. But the ones who's watching this broadcast, you can have your own opinion. You can drop down in the comment section. You can just put it in there. There is double standard, man. Somebody who is African American, they got to work harder, and they got to go ahead and watch their step. And yes, you almost got to follow a certain guideline until you get your foot in the door. Once your foot is in the door, and then you get comfortable, like Prime did. Prime played his cards just right. He knew they could have shut him down in a certain way, but he did what he did. His steps was planned to get to Colorado. So he went from Jackson State to Colorado. When he got into Colorado, he knew that's where he wanted to be because all the fixings was right there for him. And that's the same thing Shedeur, when he would have got into the NFL, then he could have been doing and saying things he wanted to say. Because you know how they do. The machine will shut you down. Definitely shut you down. Whoever agree with me, they can go ahead and hit the comment section and let me know that machine is a bad boy. And it can control a few things that I won't want to say. I don't want the machine to hinder certain people because I haven't heard it out there yet, but I have an idea what they might do, and I was kind of afraid they might do that when I seen Shedeur drop in the draft. If he would have dropped past the 5th round, I was really concerned that they was going to blackball him from the NFL and not draft him. That would have been the worst case scenario, and he would have went in as an undrafted free agent, and that would have been crazy. But I heard some chatter. I seen the social media tweet that President Donald Trump put out there. I think that played a little bit into Mr. Haslam, the owner of the Browns. I think the call was made because it seemed like the general managers and the head coach did not and was not very excited when they did pick Shedeur in the 5th. You can see it all on their face. And then the news came out later on that the owner made the call that had them make the pick. So now he is going up a little hill, but I believe he will go ahead and push through it. They're going to put him through the test, and there's nothing that he can't handle but the media coverage. And he's been around media all his life, and his dad, and and then his mother, and his brothers. So he's been a football player since he was a child. So he's been dealing with all this all his life. So this is nothing. Now it might be something for the other quarterback, Gabriel, so something for him, because all the attention is going to be on Shedeur, and it's going to be comparisons. So that might be an issue on with him. But I think Shedeur can handle all this pressure. It's just the media. And I believe the Browns will give him a challenge to see if he can adapt. And they do have some doubts, because what I've been gathering, they're saying Coach Prime coddled him all his life. He's been under his guidance and under his care, under his, hand, which he was. And he never had to, as they say, he never had to compete for a position, because his dad was always the coach. So there could be some truth to that. So what I see here is the Browns want to see how can he deal with adversity on what they give him, not what he dealt with in Jacksonville, not what he dealt with in Colorado or in high school. They want to make their own adversity to see if he can handle it. And I do believe what has to do with the Deshaun contract. The Browns gave him a crazy contract where it was guaranteed, fully guaranteed. And now he's hurt, he's injured. I don't believe he's coming back, period. Why would he? He got over 200-something million. He didn't make like 300-something million in his career. So they were under pressure of bringing Shedeur in the first round. They could have drafted him, and that's one scenario. Or they did wanting to teach Shedeur a lesson and say, we run this, not you, because his fan base is powerful, and they see it on the NFL level now. It's not college level. This thing is media power, star power is over. It's past Colorado. It's now into the mainstream NFL level. Him coming out in the 5th round, 144, and his jerseys is selling, and at number 1. That's crazy. That defies everything. And there's like, wow. See, Travis went in before Shedeur, and Cam went in before Travis. So here's what it was. The number 1 pick, and then it was Travis. So yes, Travis was more dynamic and popular than Cam. So when the jerseys first came out, pre-sales, Travis was number 1, Cam was number 2, and Shedeur was number 3. Because don't forget, a couple days went past, and they wasn't sure if Shedeur was going to get drafted or not. So those sales was already trickling in before he even got a team. So once he got onto a team, that's the order it was: Travis, Cam, and Shedeur. But then after that, my man flew right past both of them, because his star power is too heavy. It's heavy, and nobody can deny that. And it does open up a good storyline for Shedeur. It really does. We know he should be 1 and 2 rounds being picked by any team. So let's just say, from the 5th round, he gets to be the starting quarterback probably mid-season. Okay? Let's just say He's there long term. And let's just say down the line he brings Cleveland or get them in the Super Bowl. So just get them there. Man, that storyline gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. 5th round pick. And Cleveland was always picking quarterbacks in the 1st round. And all of them was a bust. Every last one of them was a bust. What'd they do for Cleveland? None of them took them to a Super Bowl. None of them got them deep in the playoffs. This guy, Shedeur Sanders, come in 5th round. He gonna make everybody feel and look silly. That's straight up. I just can't wait because I have a good feeling that that's what's gonna happen. And I do think they was plotting this, and they know that he's the better quarterback, but they didn't want to pay that price. They got their number 1 quarterback for $4 million. They got the number 3rd round pick for $7 million. It kind of makes sense a little bit. They took 2 rookies, and they want to see and gamble on which one's going to be the one. They can keep the main one for $4 million and be a starter and have a really good backup. They have a really good backup. So if they would have just drafted one, they'd have been gambling on one, hoping he is the one. They got 2. And then Flacco, like everybody's saying, he's a veteran. He will be the starter from day 1 until it fizzles. Kenny Pickett, they know what they got. They're not willing to sign that $26 million contract. So they're trying to save money. So you would think he would be the one that they would let go and keep the 2 rookies and Joe Flacco. And Deshaun is not going to come back. He's not going to perform up to where he was at after this injury. He's not. Not this year. So it's going to be down to only 3 quarterbacks. And the Browns have kept 4 quarterbacks on the roster throughout the regular season. So this is nothing new. Everybody's saying how they going to keep 4 quarterbacks, 5 quarterbacks. It's not going. You can't even count Deshaun being in the mix this year. You just can't. Realistically, you can't. So you got to say, it's going to be Joe Flacco, it's going to be Kenny Pickett, it's going to be the 2 rookies. One of those 4 guys is going to be out the mix. And if they go ahead and take Shedeur out the mix, the Browns' relevance is going to be gone. And the fans is going to be very, very upset. And if they go ahead and cut Shedeur and their other rookie doesn't pan out to be what they think, oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And somebody else is going to pick up Shedeur, no doubt. No doubt. And Trevor, for, who was that? For the Jaguars, if he don't do good, they just might pick up Shedeur. He might team up with Travis. I'm looking at that scenario if they cut Shedeur and Jacksonville pick up Shedeur. Look for that one. If that scenario even happens, look for Jacksonville to take that. We're going to see. But that is the Shedeur saga. I see the Browns getting their number 1 quarterback in the 5th round for $4 million on a rookie deal, and he's going to come and be the starter, and they're going to have a cheap number 1 pick. and they're going to have a backup that's solid. And they're going to get rid of Kenny Pickett and have Joe Flacco there in case one or two of the rookies. But I believe they're in a good situation. If they keep playing games with Shedeur, they might be in a bad situation. But I think he's going to be all right. Let's go to. I got a honorable mention in this broadcast. Colorado's new commit, Quentin Gibson. He's going to be their star. I have an eye for talent. Quentin Gibson is going to be their number one star. He is going to be. They're going to put him in a few games. Because that's how Coach Prime do. He put those shiny recruits and commits in a game to see how they're going to do. And he's going to shine. And he's going to be a starter as a freshman. And he's going to let loose. And he's the one going to be the next Travis Hunter. Not on both sides, but only on offense. I have Farrakhan being out there too with Gibson. So watch out for those two right there. And Shiloh is a sleeper. He was undrafted, free agent. He's going to get in there and get with Tampa Bay, and he's going to get a starting position. You just watch. He's going to get a starting position because he hit hard. He has a high IQ for his football. He knows what's going on out there. He has an eye for this. So my thing is, he's going to get a starting position, and LeJohntay, he's going to be a starter as well. I mean, when I first seen him on the field playing with Shedeur in Colorado, I knew he was special. He's going to get with the Ravens and do big things. Just let him learn the system. Let him get comfortable with the system. They might ease him in there and do special, kick returns, punt returns, things like that, and put him on offense here and there. But it's kind of difficult to learn the system in the NFL. But once these rookies get to know the system, how the NFL works, and get acclimated with the speed and everything like that, they're going to be rolling, man, like a Big Mac truck. Believe me on that one. Let me get this computer right here going on real quick. Let me see. I got locked out. Give me a minute, y'all. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, but LeJohntay, he's going to be a monster, and that might be, I don't want to say might, it is going to be Lamar's weapon. That's the one's going to take him over the top and get him to the playoffs, and he's going to be the it factor for a Super Bowl. Because the plays I seen him do for Shedeur, he's going to be 3 times better for Lamar. I'm telling you, that combo is going to be ugly. And Travis Hunter, if his quarterback can be somewhat like Shedeur, Travis is going to shine regardless. But I'm just saying, but they had to have that chemistry. They got to have that chemistry, period. And I want to say, who else is out there? Of course, Shallow. He's going to do his thing on defense. And a few of the offensive lines out there, they have the one that's in training camps, mini camps. I don't have their names right now. Justin Mayers. I think he's going to do great. when he gets in there, it's just all about learning, the plays in the NFL and getting the system down. And once they do all that, they'll be safe. You know, let me see who else is out there. And let's go to a topic. Let's switch topics and go to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is building a dynasty in Colorado. If you don't see it, something's wrong with you. If you don't see it, something's wrong with you. I'm telling you that right now. And he got these recruits coming in, man. He got the O-line looking sweet right now. The O-line is looking sweet. The defense is going to be flying around the field. I mean, he got an all world class NFL coaching staff. I mean, people don't understand. He got Marshall Falk back there for the running back coach. He got Leftwich as a quarterback coach. You know he's going to be the quarterback coach. He's been pretty quiet for some apparent reason. We haven't been hearing his name. Well, I haven't been hearing his name, but he is still there. So he is going to be coaching and advising two great quarterbacks. I mean, he has the best of both worlds. He got a young, like Michael Vick quarterback, and he got like a young Shedeur style quarterback that can scoot as well, and Juju. So K-Salt, man, look, they got a dual threat back there. They got a dual threat back there. If that O-line can stand up and give them some time to throw, and they got all those weapons out there, I'm telling you, I got them doing at least 10 to 11 games. I got to see the first 2 games and see how the offensive line reacts to, Georgia Tech and all those. I got to see. Once we see the first and second game and see how the play calls are being called, then you can have a better handle on how things are going to go. It look great on paper. It looks great on paper. Like I said, it's about the chemistry. It's about the chemistry of all the players. They all got to buy in, and they all got to join together and be like family. Like the last group of guys was like family. It can't be no one-man show type thing. It got to be all collectively together. And we all know that. And then that staff that got there, Robert Livingston, he's going to have them flying around. I mean, they got everybody they need to make it happen. They got the new players, the ones that just came in, the ones from last year. It's all about getting acclimated, the newer players. Once they do, and it seems like it take about 3 games to get everybody on point. And that's when it's like an oil machine, and it gets up and running, smooth. But other than that, I got Colorado this year going into the playoffs. I really do. I don't even buy into all the noise out there. And if you don't have no haters, you ain't doing nothing. I want them to keep hating. See, I'm never going to complain about any media coverage that is negative. Don't do it. You want that. Because if they don't talk bull crap, then what you going to talk about? You're going to talk about good things and the things that you like about that team and the coaches and the players and whatever, and you won't have nothing negative to talk about or nothing to fight or defend. Nothing. That's who's collectively, that's what's making this thing bigger than what it is. The negativity. And then once we see the negativity, we tend to then discredit it. And then these are major networks are saying things that is catapulting what you say on their level. And that's giving each and every one of y'all, us, a platform because they're taking snippets from people that's online talking about what they said in the mainstream media. So that's good for you guys, for us to come back and show a snippet of their comments and their videos because they get a kickback on it too. And it's like a boomerang. They know they put stuff out there on purpose because the social media crew is going to talk about it. If we don't talk about it, how far will it go? Just I named about 11 platforms out there that talk about the mainstream media. Just imagine if we don't say nothing about any other things that they say negative about Coach Prime, about Shedeur, about Travis, for all the players that play for all the draft picks. If we don't say anything, how will it move? It'll move a little, but it won't move as much. And there's plenty more out there that's defending Colorado and Coach Prime and all the players that came before and all that. So I'm saying you need some type of fuel to keep fueling the fire. So yes, you don't want to let it slide. No, don't let it slide. But then you need it. You need it because it makes it bigger. So that's why you really don't see Coach Prime tripping. I wouldn't trip myself because without them, it gets kind of boring. You need some type of negativity out there, man, so you can talk about it. So it gets you out there and it gets them out there. And it gets the person they talking about out there, even though it's not true, because a lot of us can discredit it. So, and sometimes some of these haters that we call haters, I don't think they haters at all. Not all of them, but some of them are. But here's like Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, that's his angle. He knows he has to be the bad guy. If he's not the bad guy, he has to compete with all the other social media platforms out here that's talking about sports and doing things and all that. So everybody's talking good about almost everybody out here. But very rarely there is a bad guy. But everybody will talk about the bad guy. You notice his plan? He's the sole main one, him and JB, is talking about Coach Prime every chance he gets. And you know what? He knows a whole flock of people is going to talk about his topic. I mean, you see it. He does it on purpose. He knows he's going to get ratings. People show his video on their platforms. If he only has 300, 200,000 subscribers or whatever it is, he has more because it spreads. He takes it, talks about it, that platform, that platform, that platform, that platform, that platform. Man. So if he switches up and talk about the same topics that everybody else is talking about, now he has to really compete and see who's better or who's more unique. You know what I'm saying? So Life in Football, Mag Dog TV, Big Snacks, Dukes the Scoop. You know, everybody's saying similar, the same thing, but they have personality. Okay, but he don't have no relationship with Colorado. He is a true hater of Dion. So he couldn't talk about Dion in any kind of good way. So he has to talk about bad things. And he knows all these collective of media groups will flock to him and talk about him. That's how he's getting to be successful. He might go home not really want to do it until he see that paycheck. And he said, hey, I don't hate Dion, but this is how I'm making my money. Some people are the bad guys just because there's not enough bad guys out there. There's more good guys than bad guys. Don't you think? I mean, I see a whole lot of media coverage that's covering good things about Coach Prime and all his boys and players, but I see very little people saying things. There's more talking good than bad. But then the bad, because everybody's talking about the bad. But now I see bad is coming out more now because they went to the NFL. So now the mainstream is really ramping up. So I just want to go ahead and put my thoughts out there. This is my first live show. We definitely on the block with your boy Chuck in the Whole Nine. That is my name. Don't forget it. Let it ring in your ear. Chuck in the Whole Nine. We on the block, baby. And I'm here to give you all informations, all news media coverage, and I'm gonna have a little thing on my show. I'm not gonna just cover just Colorado. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a variety show. I'm gonna give you information on everything. But Coach Prime is my guy. I've been watching him since he was in the league. So that's my guy. Period. From the Dallas, from 49ers, from all them teams. Go Jacket. I love he done brought in Warren Sapp. I mean, that right there was. I mean, I was just so happy for Warren Sapp to even get a chance to be on, to be in a coaching role, and Mike Vick, got his coaching spot, and a couple other Eddie George, all of them. Coach Prime is like the avenue. It's the avenue of people, getting in these positions, being a mentor, giving them the enroll on how to do and what not to do, and he encouraged people to do. They see him, if he can do it, he encouraged you to do it. So you got a lot of haters that is hating on Prime because he is the avenue. I mean, he is really the avenue. It ain't just about his sons and about him, about his personality and what he did in the NFL. That was then. It's also what he's doing now. And most people is not going through the traditional way of becoming a coach. It's almost like they're cutting the line. And a lot of older coaches that's been coaching for a while, and they're kind of mad and hating on that process. And they see more and more coming down the line. So they really want to shut that down. They want to shut that down. So the more success Coach Prime is, the more power he's going to have. And if his sons and his players is getting in the league, being successful, man, his status is going to go through the roof. So I'm hoping and wishing every player that's in the league is do their thing and be in there as long as they possibly can, because it's a product of Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? And he has an eye for talent. And the ones who cannot stand up to the test that he's trying to give them, they ain't built like that. That's all I'm saying. And that's one of the things he said, are you built like that? And some of them say they are when they go to join his team. And then they end up transferring out. So most of them are scared of competition. Some of them are not. But then they get threatened when he has another back coming in, another receiver coming in. Why? Why is he got more receivers and more backs and more this and more that? There's a reason for that. If he had solid people, I mean solid people, number one, first string, second string, he will only need to have some fillers. But if he got dogs, I mean, if he got dogs after dog after dog, he wouldn't have to bring in more recruits if they all are solid that's on campus. Obviously, he sees there's something in somebody that they're not that solid. So he's bringing more in. If you that dude, you that dude. So I understand where he's coming from. He wants top-notch, blue-chip dogs. When one go down, you don't have no drop-off. The second one go down, there's really no drop-off. But then you cannot be, you got to be, man, you got to understand the process. If you thinking as a team, when he gets tired, I'm coming in. I'm ready. People always get hurt. Players get hurt all the time. And you might be third string. That don't mean you're not no good. You just got to get that chance. So the first guy might go down mid-season. The second guy now is the first stream. And the third stream is not a second stream. And y'all rotating. That's what it is. But some folks don't want to be that third string. They want to be the first. Obviously, you're not as good as the first streamer. You might need a little bit more work. You might need a little bit more time under your belt. That's all. So if you play your role like everybody else, they go to the league. That's all I'm saying. So, hey, I'm rooting for Coach Prime. I'm rooting for the coaching staff to do their thing. I'm rooting for all the players that went into that got drafted, and I'm rooting for the ones that was undrafted free agents, and I'm rooting for all the guys that went in there for mini camp tryouts. You know what I'm saying? And all they need is an opportunity, and they got it. And I'm rooting for the block bully, and he's gonna get his chance as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and where we at with my time here. Okay. And now, on my next few shows, I set up my third show. When I get a schedule down packed, I'll be going live around 8:45 p.m. And I'll have the phone lines opened up. We'll have a few topics we'll talk about, and we'll get some polling going on certain topics to see what the people is saying out there. Not just my opinion. I'm the kind of, platform that want the people to speak their mind. So I want people to log in and say their thoughts. And it's not coming just from me. I want to hear the words come out your mouth and see and just run a poll and see what y'all think. I want to get the more the merrier. I want to let everybody know, look, this is not just my opinion. This is hers, his, young folks, old folks, you know what I'm saying? Hey, females, males, young kids, older people, everybody's opinion counts. I want to show the world it ain't just coming from me. It's coming from everybody. So I want to, and then I'll have live guests coming on my show, and I'll be having some live performances come on my show. So it's going to be a variety of a lot of things, but I will be covering hot topics out there, and I definitely will be hitting you up with Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime and all the other NFL players that came from Colorado. So that's my squad. So stay tuned. And when I go ahead and drop my next live, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button or that follow me button. So when I go live, you go live. Again, my name is Chuck in the Whole Nine. You're live on the block with your boy. So if you want to come on the show inbox your boy. Let me know what's going on. And like I said, I will be having live interviews with people from the Pittsburgh area and from out of state. So we're going to do in-house interviews and virtual interviews, and we'll be doing some showcasing some talent on here. Uh, so it's gonna be nice. So my first show here, I'm kind of nervous. I'm pretty sure you can tell, but when I get in front of this camera and be in it for a few days, 4 or 5 times, 8 times, I'll start getting more comfortable, and then I'll start smoothing out with my little talking. You know what I'm saying? And having topics. So right now I'm off the cuff right now, and I'm getting. I have some cards being drawn up, some cue cards, and I'll be following off some cards here, and I'll be better organized what it is for the first time. So. Get my lighting all set up, get my green screen backdrop set up. I have different green screens when I come on, different for different topics. But it's gonna be a real nice show. Hope you guys like what you heard so far. This is just my opinion, and I'm gonna have other people's opinion that's come on the show. But write this number down and keep it so when you do follow your boy and you do become a subscriber, you'll have the number right there. And then when I give you the cue, you can go ahead and call in, and you'll be live on air with your boy checking the whole nine. So thank you, and my prayers go out to Shedeur and his family. God got you. Don't worry about the number 12. Go ahead and make that number shine while you got it. Like the Browns said, it's just temporary, and don't make no big fuss of it because they want to see what you are made of. This is all a test, Shedeur. This is all a test. Anything that don't go your way, they want to see how you react. See, they're saying you're not under your dad's care or power or influence. You're under the Cleveland Browns, and they want to see what you are built. And we all know what you're built like. You got that bloodline, Sanders going through your veins. So this is just a curveball. You are used to curveballs. They want to see you compete against another quarterback. They're saying that you never competed because your dad given you that spot. So you gotta just prove them wrong. Go on there and compete. Simple as that. It's time to tell. I wouldn't be shocked if they kept him on purpose on the bench. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll just say, hey, I'm gonna play my part, because there's always gonna be a chance. Always gonna be a chance and an opportunity. So if you were the fourth quarterback, let's say they keep all four. Deshaun ain't coming back. Flacco is not doing the job. They put Pickett in. Nah. The fans gonna say they're gonna pick Shedeur to go in third. But what if they don't? Put the third quarterback in. That don't do it. Their hands gonna be forced. And when that happens, there's nothing they can do if those quarterbacks do not produce. There's nothing they can do, because once number 12 get on the field, there's nothing they can do. They can't sabotage. They want to win. So if he gets in there and start winning, that's your quarterback. He get in there and start throwing touchdowns and start running and doing whatever. You be a fool to take him out and then put somebody else back in. And then after that, it's going to be history from there on. From there on, it's going to be history. And then when you going to hear that word, legendary. Man, that's going to be crazy. Your fifth rounder is the starter and throwing dimes, putting them in their hands. Time will tell. It's your boy, checking the whole nine. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget, subscribe, like the channel. That will get my numbers up. I'm just curious to see, where the numbers are gonna lie. Once the video gets out there, this is gonna be the first one that I ever put out there, and we're gonna make these things 3 times a week. We're gonna get 5 days, but we're gonna get 3 times a week. It's gonna be at 8:45 p.m. So if you want to go ahead and log on when your boy go live, 8:45. Stay tuned for the advertisement. Appreciate you. It's your boy Chuck in the whole nine. Live on the block, baby. We out.